Hi, my name is Andrew Hendricks, and today I'm going to be talking about telecommuting and how it benefits employees, employers, as well as the environment. Um, Telecommuting is basically telecommunications, which means being able to communicate from distance locations or remote locations as well. Um, the items that are used for telecommuting are fax machines, internet, telephone, also, and basically most of the cases the internet, because people who work from home basically use the internet. The way telecommuting can benefit businesses is that when businesses implement telecommunication systems, the overall work quality and production can improve their business because there is less unproductive work being done or unproductive discussions or any type of socializing that can be eliminated in the workforce. Um, Also, things are able to process faster. Companies are able to receive information, deliver information, as well as process information faster, and also minimize their errors and have more accurate responses when implementing a telecommunication system. Um, Also, companies can reduce the expense of office space by uh, having a larger office space when putting in a telecommunication system. They can increase the office space up to 40%, decrease office space costs by using lesser electricity and conserving more energy, which costs less, as far as the electrical bill. Um, Most importantly, businesses are able to have a wide area as far as recruiting because dealing with telecommunications can be able to businesses are able to cope with the larger flexibility as far as the employees and their work schedule or their personal schedule as far as their lives are concerned, and it opens the doors for more employees who are looking for jobs or future employees. Also, the ways that it can benefit employees itself is that it's basically a win-win situation for employees. They pretty much don't have to. There's not really an absentee system as far as dealing with telecommunication. Uh, you can't really call in sick if you're working from home or whatever the case may be. There's also a decrease in stress for employees working from home because they won't have to deal with the traffic as far as going to and back from work because that can be very stressful. Um, Also dealing with air pollution as well and being more effective as far as getting the quality of their work because now they have avoided distractions and can focus on whatever task they may have upon them. Um, Also, the relationship between life and work balance is greatly increased. On average, Americans go to work. They commute 1.5 hours per day going to and from work, and that's a lot of time. And that can be, eliminated with companies implementing a telecommunication system. And that hour and a half of time can be used towards one's family or one's friends as well. Um, Not only can telecommunication uh, benefit employees or employers, it also benefits the environment. As far as pollution-wise, air pollution is greatly decreased because we get a lot of air pollution from vehicles. Um, when implementing a telecommunication system or more businesses doing that will decrease many traffic jams on highways, city streets, whatever the case may be, as well as conserving energy because conserving energy is very important because you really, as far as heating and cooling buildings, office buildings, that decreases, which pretty much conserves energy for us, for our environment, which is definitely staying green and helps out our environment. Um, when companies are dealing with telecommunications, they have to abide by some laws. One being the Fair Labor Standards Act, which basically states that non-exempt employees must be paid for all the time that they work. And when it comes to telecommuting and employees in telecommuting, um, it's hard to track what hours they work, how long their break time may be, and I mean, there's a great big of a gray area because you don't know actually if that person, if their computer system's down, they're actually still getting paid for downtime because honestly they're working. And I mean, there's a big gap from being home working and being in office working because whether you're in office, I mean, you're getting paid because you're standing there in the office, and being home, it's basically the same case because you're working from a telecommuting job. So there's a very large gray area, um, and it's hard to dictate. Companies may have to definitely implement a system using a software or some type of timesheet form when it comes to keeping track of hours for employees, and making sure that they abide by the Fair Labor Standards Act. In conclusion, uh, um, telecommuting is, with technology advancing every day, telecommuting is definitely growing every year. As far as in the same rate as technology, more and more people are working from home and able to cope with their families and as well as their busy schedules. Um, Employers are cutting down costs as far as office space, and we're helping out our environment by conserving energy and lesser pollution by people commuting back and forth from work. So I think telecommuting is growing rapidly, and it definitely benefits our Earth, as well as keeping our employees happy, and helping our businesses as well. Thank you very much.